watched day 3. Our president is luxuriating in the facilities of the UK's private hospitals while our citizens are suffering in Nigeria. How can it be that the president enjoys this luxury on taxpayer money while our citizens suffer with the poor infrastructure, poor healthcare? We are here to hold him to account. Buhari must go. Close as you can. Close as you can. We are here in the UK on Buhari Watch Day 3. Our president is luxuriating in the facilities of the UK's private hospitals while our citizens are suffering in Nigeria. How can it be that the president enjoys this luxury on taxpayer money while our citizens suffer with the poor infrastructure, poor healthcare? We are here to hold him to account. Buhari must go. Close as you can.
President Buhari is currently in London, where he is receiving treatment to further strengthen his health status. Nigerians have criticized Buhari for leaving the country at this point of internal crisis. The state of insecurity is really poor and just continue to wonder why the government doesn't want it. I guess Nigerians need to stop criticizing the president for traveling to London for medical treatment. It is clear that the president has been going on this annual trip for years now. There is no necessity requiring Nigerians to criticize the Buhari at this point. Are people frustrated about the recent situation of things in the country? I guess that is just what is happening. 2 days after Buhari went for his medical treatment, resident doctors in the country embarked on a strike. The question now is, why would our president travel to get medical treatment when he knows resident doctors are on the verge of a strike? Nigerians in diaspora have vowed to carry out a protest at the hospital where Buhari is reportedly taking treatment. Nigerians have urged their fellow patriots in the diaspora to ensure Buhari is sent back from the treatment. Okay. Okay, this is getting serious. Honestly, I don't even know those who are coming out to say, oh, they should not criticize him, they should respect him, they should do this and that. That is what they've been talking about. And from the reports gotten that the particular hospital he goes is this Wellington Hospital in London. Well, people are ready for him. People are ready for him, and some people have been warned. They have been warning people, whether it is a threat, whether it is appeal, that they should not even do anything funny. Definitely, nobody is going to harass anybody from protesting. Definitely, the protest must continue and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. It's not in Nigeria that you will now say, oh, I think maybe that's why a lot of them are coming out to appeal, to try to make it more, that's the thing they can buy the minds of Nigerians. Coupled with the fact of what really happened, coupled with the fact with what happened during NSAS. There was a massive protest in Canada, all over the world, where Nigerians are domiciled, especially in London. So you not think, and nobody harassed anybody, nobody even touched anybody. So you think that is going to happen here. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen in London. Honestly, it's not going to happen. They will allow people to protest. They will be allowed to protest, and nobody is going to arrest or threaten anybody. That is just exactly what the people are there to do. Meanwhile, many hours after the hashtag gained momentum, Omoyele Sowore alleged that Nigerians in London have gained access into the hospital ward where Buhari is receiving treatment. He said that on the 2nd of April, Nigerians in London will converge at Abuja House where the Buhari is reportedly receiving his annual checkup and chase him back to use the hospital in Nigeria for the same purpose. Omoyele Sowore posted this on his Twitter handle. He also shared a video of a young man holding a banner talking about Buhari and his checkup in the UK. Of course, we can see all of that. You don't want to use the hospital in Nigeria because you think you are above the law, you are above everybody. You will tell people this and you say another thing. It is better not for you to even say anything than for you to say things and people begin to believe in you. A lot of people are coming out to say yes, they regretted voting this government in the first term, but some people still went ahead again to vote the second time. So who are we going to be blaming in this whole thing? And again, for someone to be saying that there's no reason criticizing Buhari for taking medical trips to London, if he had improved our health facilities as he promised before he was elected, would he be taking medical trip to London? Nelson Mandela all his life was never treated abroad. Queen Elizabeth II and her husband Prince Philip get treatment from St. Mary's in London. Stop writing nonsense, telling people not to say the right thing. The simple truth is that no president in the history of the country improved the health sector. Why should all the blame be on Buhari? We all know he hasn't been a good president in the last 5 years. However, criticizing him for traveling to get treatment is unfair. Why will it be unfair? All the past leaders, past administrations, they didn't do well. And this man came and deceived everybody that he's going to do better. Told everybody the problems the Nigerians are facing. Then why would you come and do the same thing? If really it's patriotic, just like they always claim, because there's no integrity as far as I'm concerned. There's no integrity anywhere. If you are coming to tell people what you know that you are not going to be doing, just the same way. Now somebody will tell us that oh, they should not criticize him for fuel subsidy, where when he said it himself that paying subsidy is a scam. If anybody tells you, don't believe that. And he came and began to do the same thing, even doing worse. Meaning he didn't even have any. There was no plan at all. And when you are talking, people will tell you that he built a train, he built rail, whatever. I don't understand. Why telling people lies when you know you cannot do something and they are telling us not to criticize him, not to talk? Did he not criticize people? He came with the mantra of change and he deceived everybody. People fell for that. But see what is even happening. We are even talking about one thing is the hospital that or whatever the treatment is gone abroad to take. Another is the issue of Esme. He's not even saying anything. Before he came on board, it was only Boko Haram that we were dealing with. And those ones, they have changed status in their operation. Femi Adesina will tell you that bombs are no more rolling again. Now we have a S-men on one hand, we have bandits on one hand, we have a ISWAP, everything on one hand, and the same group of the same people telling us that they are not criminals, that they should give them amnesty. They've started giving a Boko Haram amnesty. Somebody who does not have anything to offer. What have you done in the first place for you to be talking about forgiving them? But when other people do other things in another region, you run them up. You run them up. You don't give them whatever. You be issuing blowing hot, issuing statements, issuing order here and there. You are seeing people that they should not blame him. No, we should be blamed. We should continue to blame other people. Is he not receiving salary? Is he not receiving allowances? And you think people going in that place now, going to see him or to protest against him in that hospital, they don't have the right to do that? Or you think it's Nigeria that a police, if by now police would have taken over everywhere. Police would have taken over everywhere. People justifying what is not, justifying rubbish. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate that at this stage and time, people will still be talking about people will be talking about defending what is not, defending the obvious. It's unfair. Defending the obvious. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Let's know your thoughts on this.